for observation. The coordinates for today are QTO 1, 29.9769, 31.1327. Shortly after completion/opening ceremony, tell me your first impressions. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel with your inner knowing?
Wow. Everything is perfect.
It's beautiful.
Wow, it's so beautiful. All the stones are fresh cut. It's a
Oh,
little dusty, but they just finished it.
mm-hmm,
Oh wow. There's something they're covering the stones with something.
mm-hmm,
It's a white substance.
mm-hmm,
It's mixed. They mix it with water, and
mm-hmm.
yeah, they're covering the pyramids with that substance.
Okay. And you're looking on this from up above, correct?
No, I'm in front.
You're right
I'm,
in
I'm not.
front?
I'm not touching ground
Okay.
because it's almost from where I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I cannot go to the ground because it's like jungle over here.
It's
It's
jungle.
the more like
Tell me about the temperature and the
birds.
humidity.
It's really humid.
Very
It's
humid?
warm. It's almost
Warm?
like a tropical.
Tropical?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And
So
when you
it's
look,
like a very rainy.
okay,
Yeah, it looks like a place that would rain very often.
like a rainforest.
Almost like a rainforest. There's lots of flowers. Oh, I never seen flowers like that.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
And these smell. Oh wow, I got chills. These smell so good.
Okay.
Oh man,
All
you
right,
should
now
see
slow
the
down. We're going to
colors.
take plenty of time. We're going to explore this place in great detail, okay? First, I
Wow,
want
wow.
to look upwards and tell me what you see above you. Is it sky? Is it clouds? Or what does it look like?
No, there's no clouds.
Mm,
It's blue. It's perfect day.
okay.
But
And are
it
there,
feels the
mm,
energies are not the same. It's
interesting.
it's it's not. It feels different. I can see some people.
Hmm.
Oh my God! I
What do
will
they
wait
look like?
till wow, wow. Some of them are giants.
How
Oh
big?
yeah, I'd say up to 6, 15, 16 feet high.
All right, let's stop right
Well,
here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because the other beings, the workers,
Hmm.
they also look huge.
Hmm.
They got good shape. They're very strong.
Hmm.
Everybody's so kind with each other.
Wow. So
It's
that's part of the
nothing like
vibration that you're feeling?
before. There's no slaves over there. There's
Mm,
not one slave over there. It's
this is
not like
teamwork.
that. Yeah.
Okay. I want to take a moment. Let's pull out our photographing memory and pull out the camera. Let's snap a
Okay.
picture of these beings so that we can remember what they're wearing, the differences in height. We'll save that to the disk and we'll look at that later. Okay.
Wow.
Now, the
Wow.
next thing,
One of them is.
mhm,
I gotta tell you about
go tell
them.
me.
One of them is blue.
How tall is the blue
I
one?
think I know him. He
I want you
feels
to talk to the
familiar.
being, but
He's one
see,
of the tall ones. He's tall one. One of the giant. He's got a bigger skull.
okay,
He's got a big head.
like elongated.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to ask your higher self to contact this being's higher self and see if we can talk this way. See if its higher self wants to come forward.
I can't seem to be able to
That's
do
okay.
that right
Okay.
now.
Well, we don't
No.
want to interfere, so we're just going to stick to observing for now. But you got that one in the picture, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, the
I
next thing
got
we want to
him.
do, go ahead, tell me, tell me.
I got him, and I got there's some kind of a. I don't know if she's a queen,
Hmm.
but she's holding She's holding an animal. I can't see. Oh my God, she's holding a lion.
Like it's a kitty
Oh my
cat?
God, it's not a kitty cat. It's a mature lion. Oh my God, they're like pets.
Tell me what
This
she's
is so
wearing.
funny. She's not wearing much. They're
Hmm.
wearing. She's got, I think, um, it's like underwear
Hmm.
that it looks like it's made of leather,
Hmm.
and they're wearing gold, lots of gold.
Hmm.
She's got, I don't know how to explain it. It's made of beads, gold beads. She's her shirt is it's not a shirt. It's ornament.
Hmm.
She's got a strap around her neck, and it's full of precious stones.
Hmm.
She, oh, beside her
Hmm.
chair is made of gold.
Hmm.
They're watching the work that is being done. They're managing everything.
Hmm.
They planned all that.
Hmm.
That queen and that blue being.
Can you determine their names?
Artacha,
Okay.
Artacha, Artacha. That's the male.
Okay.
Or he's
And the
not a
female?
male. He's not a male.
Hmm.
He's got both sexes, I think.
So androgynous?
Yeah, he's a very high density being.
Hmm.
They're not from this planet.
And the female is not from this planet either?
I'm not sure. I think she's a mix of DNA from this planet, but
Mm.
from where they are from and from those, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because she looks human, but she's his size. She's not blue, she's dark.
Hmm.
But you can see um, their eyes are not normal. It looks like there's a flashlight behind their eyes. Their eyes are glowing.
Very interesting. Are
Their
they sitting on
voice,
like a throne or something?
yeah, both of them.
Is it like one of those ones that's like a portable one where a bunch of people would pick it up and carry them, or?
No, 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 that's something huge, but it's something they can move around. Yeah, you're right. They can move it around, but it's made of stone,
Okay.
gold. It's something really heavy. It takes like weeks to move it around.
Okay.
They're not, there's no carriers or nothing like that, but
Hmm.
it was installed there to look over the pyramids while they're building it.
Right. So they
Them.
can go there every day and manage.
Yeah.
Okay. And nobody is a slave. They're all working in tandem, and each one's just doing their own role. Are there different types
Yeah,
of skilled artisans?
there's love. No, there's no different types, different races.
Hmm.
Many of them. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people working everywhere.
100, 1,000? What do you think?
I'd say at least 500,000.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
wow,
Um,
there's people. Yeah. Now I'm not with them anymore. I'm looking over the workers.
mhm.
I'm not even seeing the pyramids. I am in a quarry or something.
Sure. Would that
There's
be? Go ahead.
huge guys. They're using sound technology to cut the stones.
What technology? Tell me.
I can't really see. Gonna get
Use your
closer.
clarity. Engage your knowingness. This is very important feature we want to find out. How are they cutting the stones, Patrick?
I think they're using some type of it's not a string, but
Hmm.
it's like a string of light, almost like it's like a laser, but it's
Hmm.
wow, that's weird. I don't know what it is. I can't. It's not a laser. It's not a string. It's something that is long,
Mm-hmm.
and when they put it on the rock,
Mm-hmm.
there's something on each ends.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they can. Wow, this is strange.
Okay.
They can tune in some frequency,
Mm-hmm.
and it will not. Yeah, it melts the rock.
Mm-hmm. So it softens
That's
it in a certain place.
yeah, yeah. That's how they can make perfect cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
They
then as
also
soon as they're done,
use
the rock
they
resolidifies.
use yeah they use yeah as soon as that technology passes through it, it's
Mm-hmm.
all soft and it's hard again. It's not even hot. You can touch it.
Are people holding this device, or are they using their
Yes,
mind to
yes.
direct it, or how is it
No,
used?
they're huge guys. I don't know if they're guys because they've got masks. They have golden masks. Yeah. They're wearing weird clothing. Oof, I can't
How
even
is it
tell you
different?
what color of skin. The shape is strange. It looks like it's golden aluminum foil.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need it for protection. There
Mm.
could be there's like radiations or something
So
emitting
our planet is
from
not easy for them, or is it something that they're protecting everybody
no
around
no
them?
no they're protecting themselves from that
Mhm.
technology they're using to cut rocks.
Oh, okay. Would you say this is
And
more sound based or light based?
yeah, sound.
Sound. Okay.
Yeah,
So the
yeah, because
string
they
makes a
can
sound. It like hums and then
yeah
cuts through the rock.
yeah because they can move crystals inside of that machine,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on where the crystal is pointing inside of the machine, the frequencies will change,
Mm-hmm.
and they can cut through different types of rock. They can shape rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that thing, it almost looks like a ribbon,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they can dig tunnels like cave like tunnels with that and
Mm.
everything. Wow, this is crazy technology.
Okay. So we're gonna try a couple things here. First, I want to take a picture and hit save so we can have a visualization of them cutting the rocks out of the quarry.
Hmm.
Now we're going to engage our artifact knowledge, remembering that nothing can see you or sense you in any way. I want to walk up to this machine and just touch the machine, allow the pertinent information to download so we can understand the nature of this when we go back to review it later. I would also like
Something's blocking me.
to, oh, interesting.
I'm gonna go
Very
around.
interesting. See what you can do.
There's energy blocking me. I can't
Okay.
get close to it.
Let's touch one of the rocks that has been freshly cut and see
Okay.
what if there's any knowledge to be gained from the rock itself. Is there any sentience in the rock or
No,
intentions? Okay.
I don't feel
Okay.
anything.
So let's back up a little bit from that. And how do they move the rocks after they've been cut? Like the big, heavy ones. How are they moving them?
This is they use those giants. Well, they're not giants, but they're a class of workers, extremely strong,
Hmm. Are they human?
and they also yeah yeah
Okay.
that's you can't call it. They're manipeds. They're from Earth,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure if you can
Like,
call them humans.
right. Maybe genetically modified or something like that for this special
Yeah.
task?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. 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 They're bigger than we are. They're much bigger than we are.
Okay. So they're
Much
just able to
stronger.
move this type of weight by themselves. Or they like put it on a cart or
No,
something
no,
or
no. They put it on the cart.
Mhm.
Most it depends what they want to do with it. They got many ways
Okay.
to move it around.
Okay.
Oh wow, they're smart people.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wow.
So even the grunts, the hard workers, are smart.
Yeah,
They're
they're all
sensing a lot
smarter
of
than we
intelligence.
are.
Okay.
Holy shit. It's not like we, it's
I,
nothing, it's not the same world at all. It's
wow.
completely different.
Let me ask you this. Can you get a feeling for what time it is? Like how many years back have we gone?
The 13,000, close to 12,000
Well,
before
okay.
what we consider of Christ, or
Right.
12,000 B.
12,000 BC.
Yeah,
Oh, this is great. You're doing really good, Patrick. Okay. So I want you to intuitively know the next thing that is important in this scene or this area, and let's explore that. What else would you like to see?
okay. Um, I want to go see Artacha.
Okay.
I
The
think
blue
his
one?
name is Artacha. He's pronouncing it, but I'm having a hard time. It sounds like Artacha.
Okay.
I want to go back there. The energy is
Yeah.
so wow. There's so much to look at.
Yes, let's do that.
I,
And does the
I,
energy
I
come
want
from
to
them, or does
know.
it come from the stones they're wearing, or what's the energy coming from?
Okay, them,
Hmm.
they emit a lot of energy.
Okay.
Oh,
Does it feel
oh,
positive to you?
oh yeah.
Okay. And I want you to take a moment and know
Oh,
that you can process these energies quickly and efficiently. You're a high energetic being yourself, and these will not be any problem for you. Just absorb them and feel them
yeah,
and
it
enjoy.
doesn't look like it's a problem, but they're both aware that I'm watching them.
Oh, I had a feeling we might run into this problem. Okay, now I want to take a moment and try to make yourself undetectable so that they can no longer detect you in any way. How's it working?
Fine, they can't see me anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
It's my
So,
fault, I think,
right, because
because
you're
I let
excited.
the, yeah, the temperature of the ship got too hot, too warm, and it feels cool right now. I'm back. It's back to normal.
Okay.
But they still know that a positive being is watching, and they don't mind. But
They
they
don't
are still aware that I'm somewhere around. They can't see me,
mind.
but they know. They
Okay.
are aware. Yeah, they don't
Uh,
mind. I think they're happy.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it would be appropriate to communicate with them? Would that be interfering?
No, we cannot.
Okay. And the blue one that you say seems familiar. Use your
Hmm.
knowingness. Where do you know this being from? Look it in the eyes. Where do you know this being from?
he's um he's from the same density that well, some of my guides are. He's from the
Mm.
same race. He's the
Oh,
same race as Babakwa.
okay. That's very interesting. And
He's from a higher density. He's the only being on the planet that is from such a high density.
okay.
Uh, let's say on that time, he's the supreme being of the planet. Like,
Okay.
but he's not like a god. He's more like a brother.
Mm-hmm.
People see him as a loving brother, someone that wants to help everybody and take care of them and bring them higher knowledge.
So he came here on a
He's
mission for a reason.
Yeah, he brought life to the planet. No, they wanted to modify it. Life has been here for a very, very long time, but
Mm-hmm.
they've been waiting for the perfect moment to
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, start beings, to start observing
Mm-hmm.
life,
Mm-hmm.
be, beings that are. They take the life that is on the planet, they mix some of their own DNA, and they start observing what it does. From then on,
Mm-hmm.
they pick certain some of the races that are doing the best
Mm-hmm.
are there. The evolution is
Mm-hmm.
going on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
Those that can understand that have a chance to get to unconditional love at some point, they keep those races and they keep working with those, and they eliminate some
Mm-hmm.
and they modify some.
Mm-hmm.
He's part of the whole plan. He's aware of everything. He knows
Uh,
everything.
and so the ones that move forward are the ones that will have the chance to evolve into a position of unconditional love.
No, it's not like that. We're all going there. But the problem, we need the right body because we want to get there with material life, with
Mm-hmm.
morphogenetic field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So they use soul connection.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to create a perfect being because
Mm-hmm.
they lost some of them through cataclysmic tragedies.
Mm-hmm.
They lost some real good bodies and they want to recreate that.
Okay.
And we're all volunteers, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And so they use those soul connections. So a soul is just a connection. It's not really what we think it is. So
Mm-hmm.
they use their soul, those souls connection, all those volunteers,
Mm-hmm.
they keep them trap is a very bad word, but they keep them sealed
Mm-hmm.
uh, in that field of consciousness,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can work with them in building or creating a perfect body for the next mission.
Okay.
And I could say that right now, where we are in 2019,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're not gonna create another flood or something like that. They're not gonna let it happen. They won't let a nuclear bomb blow off or nothing like
Okay.
that because it's not our mission, it's theirs. They control everything. So
Mm-hmm.
he's one of the first being aware of that plan,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still around, I think. I
Just
think he's
observing.
he's still in charge, but he's not in physical body at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still in yeah, they're gonna help us raise our vibrations again to where we were in the times of the pyramids, but
Okay.
with those newer bodies.
Mm-hmm.
These bodies are gonna be eventually are gonna be capable to we're gonna be able to voyage through time
Mm-hmm.
dimensions and everything. And that's why they're building these bodies because they want to be able to do it
With a
in a
body.
biomaterial body. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all the same beings. It's they're just recycling the connections. It's always the same souls. It's always the same
Mm-hmm.
beings. So we're all going there. None of us will be lost. It's
Will we
all
have a new
sealed. It's
body
it's it's a
that's like
perfect plan.
either crystalline or a light-based body, or will it be carbon like it is now?
Wow. Oh, they're showing me the inside of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Holy wow. You should see that they're creating hybrids.
Take a
Those are
picture,
the bodies.
please.
Wow,
Take a picture
this
and save it.
is so big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just gotta
Take a
calm down
picture.
there.
Take a picture.
Okay, I got the picture.
Okay.
Okay, I
And
saved
just a
it.
minute here. Perfect. Who is
Let,
showing you
let me
this?
take let me take some more.
Yeah,
Eh,
take some
one
more.
of the okay, wow. Oh, wow, this is crazy.
So this is where they're
Okay,
doing the genetic stuff, the
yeah,
modifications, the
yeah.
experiments.
That ship, it's not in space. I think it's underground at the moment. It's on the planet. Yeah, it's
Oh.
on the ground.
Is it, what shape is the ship, by the way, from the
It's
outside?
like it's shaped like a saucer, a
Okay.
huge saucer.
Okay. And is this ship still here today?
Yes.
Okay. And is there,
Well,
but today's
I'm
time there,
seeing,
mhm,
the images I'm seeing now are from today.
okay. So
Yeah,
there's still
that's
beings
today.
on there and they're doing all this experimentation right now?
Yes,
Interesting.
there's babies, there's a lot of children
They're
everywhere,
they're like
but they're
making the new
really,
humans
really smart
basically.
kids. Yeah,
Oh, these are
and
like the indigos and stuff
there's
like that that we always hear about, huh?
yeah. Well, no, those are hybrids.
Mm-hmm.
Those are different.
What
They're
are these?
learning. There's like they're learning everything about the planet.
Mm-hmm.
There are schools inside
Mm-hmm.
the building or the ship, and they're
Mm-hmm.
learning everything. They're gonna join us soon.
Okay. So they're
Yeah,
just
they're
preparing.
gonna yeah they're gonna be the first one to join us, and then the other races of ETs and all that will come in. But they're gonna be the ones to fix everything once the event is past.
So when they come in,
Slash.
when they incarnate on the planet, these children will have all their memories intact. They're not going to have the forgetting like everybody else.
No, they, they're already material. They will just come out from underground. The ships will come out.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they're already incarnated on the planet. They're just
Yeah,
underground.
yeah, they're humans. They're just hybrid humans. They got
This ship.
bigger eyes. They're smaller bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They don't they don't really need food. Well, yeah, they need water
Mm-hmm.
and just some nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
The skin is different than ours. It feels like there's it's like sparkling,
Mm-hmm.
not sparkling, but it's strange.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like ours.
Okay.
Wow.
And this is underground. Is this below the pyramid? And
The
how far
deepest place
below?
on 17, close to 17 kilometers.
17 kilometers below the ground. Okay. And you say
17
there's others of
kilometers.
these ships around too?
Yeah, there
And
are.
they're all underground as well?
Yeah, there is one on every continent.
One on every continent. Okay, perfect. So we would say there's 7 of them?
No, there are more, but there are 7 motherships,
Mm,
and
okay.
there are other labs to do different things.
How do they get under the ground without people
Oops.
seeing
Oh,
them?
oh, they're bringing me back.
Okay,
They say no, that's enough. They say
that's
it's
enough.
enough.
All right, so we're back at the pyramids at right near the grand opening ceremony and the unveiling day, right? Where we were to begin with.
Yeah. Ooh,
Waypoint
okay,
number 1.
it's it's that being Artaja. He's the one who brought me, showed me. He connected with me.
Mm. Is this okay that he did that?
Yes, he's the same vibration as Patrick.
Mhm. Okay. And he's friends with Patrick's guides, right?
Yes, it's
Okay.
the same as one of Patrick's guides.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything else that he would like to impart on us today, or any other wisdom he would like to provide that would be useful to our journey?
Patrick needs to back up just a bit until the energies. Just give him a few seconds.
Okay, you're inside your ship, you're protected, you're able to manipulate energy, time, and space within this ship. You can manipulate your temperature. Make it comfortable, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
all
fine
right.
now.
And
I just
we
got
know he's
really, really
overwhelming.
hot.
Yeah, cool it
Wow.
down. The ship can cool itself,
Yeah, it's okay
right?
now. Yeah,
Okay, thank you. And what would this
comfortably.
being like to say to us?
I'm not connected anymore.
Okay, that's fine. I I want to explore the pyramid a little bit more. You ready to go do that?
Yeah, we're gonna go slow because I'm still a little bit hot, warm. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's because I think he touched me, and
Mm.
when he told me to calm down, his energy was directed at me, and it just it just froze me like it's wow. These beings are so powerful.
Let's take a moment to visualize a nice, calming pink ray of energy coming into the heart, slowing everything
Okay, I
down.
can see the pyramids again. Yeah,
Okay, perfect. And how many
yeah,
pyramids do you see,
I can
Patrick?
see. I'm only seeing one.
One. Okay,
Yeah, the big one.
okay. What do you want to look at on it first?
Gonna try to go around it.
Okay. I'm also curious about the very tip top of it, if it's different than the rest. I've heard
Yes, it
there was a capstone on it at one time.
yeah, it's there and it
Okay.
vibrates.
Okay. The energy coming
Yeah,
off of it.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
a lot. It creates ionic,
Mm-hmm.
we could call it photonic
Mm-hmm.
energy field, a grid.
Mm-hmm. What's the point of it?
It's like a giant battery. They
What do
can
you use the battery for?
the technologies.
Oh, like the thing that was cut in the stone is getting its
Yes,
power from the pyramid.
now they can use way more energy because they're gonna connect to the pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. They use the energy from the pyramid to activate all their technologies, and
Mm-hmm.
they're working on many new technologies, anti-gravity technologies, and
Mm-hmm.
stone melting, stone cutting,
Mm-hmm.
trauma surgery tools,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, reanimation tools.
Reanimation
Uh,
tools.
yeah, they
Wow.
also work with DNA. They need that energy to work with DNA when they
Because
create those beings.
mm-hmm.
If you don't have that energy, you need plenty of that energy.
Right, because you need to splice it and it's so small.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like what we work with, that Reiki energy, that prana energy,
Mm-hmm.
that intelligent love energy, God's energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, but it's a very high frequency,
Mm-hmm.
and Earth has been brought down in frequency, like way down compared to those days.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel at all the same. I wish I could live. Wow, I wish I could stay here.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to think that about a lot of places we go, Patrick. This is why we need you to come back here eventually so that we can go other places that you'll want to stay. Now, let's
Oh yeah.
go finish circling the pyramid and tell me if anything else stands out. I wouldn't mind touching some of this white plaster that they're putting on the outside to try and figure out what the point of it is.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting closer. Oh,
Okay.
the smell is mm.
What's it smell like? Is it like tar? Is it hot? Calm
um,
down.
it feels like there's a vapor coming out because it's still drying.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like that warm vapor there's like a perfume, but
Mm.
can't figure out what it is. It's
So let's look
something.
at this. They're applying it to the outside of the pyramid. It's the finishing touches. Is
Yeah,
this to seal it against the weather? Is it to make it reflective against light? What do you think it's for?
energy. The purpose is energy.
So the building will conduct better.
Yes.
Okay.
So all perfection about mathematical, um, the mathematical perfection where it's been created in the center of Earth and all that. is because of energy. It has nothing symbolic like people say to teach us mathematics and the pyramid,
Hmm.
Babylonian ways and all that.
Right.
It's not nothing like that.
Like the
They're all wrong
Illuminati are
about it.
always using pyramid symbology and
Yeah,
triangles.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They're so off, dude. They're so off, dude.
yeah. It's almost like
It's
superstition then.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's almost like mythic what
Like,
they think it is, but it's really simple. It's
okay.
just to it's
It's
just
just
that
because this is the
energy.
shape that achieves their need the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's the perfect shape to achieve the most of that energy that they
Hmm.
need, and it's in
Hmm.
the perfect spot to start that grid. If they
Okay.
use these pyramids in a respectable way,
Hmm.
like they gotta respect the
Hmm.
distances and
Hmm.
everything, but they're all hooked together. They end up making a perfect grid, and
Hmm.
that energy can flow. Oh wow!
You're talking
Okay, I
about
get
ley
it.
lines.
That energy. Oh wow! It activates life on Earth.
Is it coming from
It's gonna change life.
right? Because Gaia put out the
Okay.
call and said that this area was ready, and then that's when the big blue beam came down. Is that right?
Yeah. So
Hmm.
that part of the continent was ready for life, for that type of life. So
Hmm.
they started over there,
Hmm.
and once they can bring in more energy, life will just keep getting
Hmm. It'll spread.
growing.
It'll go
Yeah,
through
it will
through
spread
the ley
everywhere.
lines around the planet,
Yeah, yeah,
and then it'll make other areas ready for it later on,
yeah, yeah. It's good.
and then
Just
they'll
gonna
build
bring
pyramids there.
it brings love, the light, the love everywhere on the planet. It's a way to secure that energy on the planet. It
Okay.
to keep it there,
Like
to
to
keep it
anchor it.
stuck. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that's perfect term.
Hmm. Okay. And so the energy is coming from
Wow.
source, or is it coming from the middle of the planet? Is the energy going up the pyramid or down into the pyramid? What direction?
It's a mix of both.
Okay.
Yeah, they're using
Energy
both
coming in from the top, and you have
both
Gaia
frequencies.
energy coming up from the bottom.
Okay, they're using source energy.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they use Gaia energy in a
Mhm.
way that they can raise energy in the pyramid. They're using
Mhm.
both energy to raise Gaia's energy, the Earth's energy.
Mhm. And there's ley
Yeah,
lines
but
below it, and everything's
the
on the ley lines, right?
yeah, yeah, well, yeah, it's all figured out perfectly.
Is this the first one, or have there been other ones before this one?
There was another one under it, smaller. They built a bigger one over it.
Over the top, okay. And
Yeah,
but
to get
basically,
more energy.
Egypt's the first
Okay,
place of a pyramid.
okay, they built some to start life,
Mhm.
different kinds of pyramids, 100,000, more than 200,000 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So those pyramids, that pyramid that was there
Hmm.
was almost, it wasn't working that well anymore.
Right.
And they needed more energy because they decided to make Earth one of the jewels of the galaxy.
Hmm.
Earth, not only that, Earth volunteered to ascend in material form. She's
Oh.
going all the way up to seventh density, the
Hmm.
density that Artaja is connected to.
Hmm.
She's going all the way up to that density in material form and
And she's
in
bringing all life
biomaterial.
with her.
She's bringing all volunteers.
All volunteers. Okay. So, will animals and plants go as well?
Yes,
Okay. Very interesting.
most.
Hmm.
There's some humans that will not volunteer. It's already been planned this way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, they needed those beings to create the ascension, so that's why they were stuck with us. It's just for the purpose of lessons, of teaching.
For
But
contrast.
those beings are, yes, there
Okay.
are warrior souls those are migrant souls. They are on the planet right now. They're going to be brought back to another material density, very low
Mhm.
density, where they can do their thing again.
Would they need to
Because
work
it's
off
part,
karma or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
they more like create karma. They're not
Oh,
they're
okay.
not nice, but it's a part of the process. It's the
Mhm.
fastest way to create life. It
Right.
worked most times before. That's why they do it this way. And there is a greater purpose for the human body.
What
There
is it?
are things that we cannot, they cannot, or I cannot see. They don't want to,
Hmm. Hmm.
they won't tell
Well,
me.
we don't need to ruin the surprise. That's okay.
There's
All right.
just that humans have a greater purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And most beings working here, helping humans, they're not,
Uh-huh.
well, they know that they cannot be aware of that right now.
Hmm. Okay.
So yeah, there's not many of us that knows what the end purpose, what's going to happen in the end,
All
but
right.
it's
Yeah.
something greater than all of us.
Right. We're just worried about going up to fifth density right now, and someday we're going to be going to seventh. That's got to be way down the line, right?
Yeah, well, I'm told that some, no, I feel,
Yeah.
oh,
Trust your
message.
knowingness. Trust your gut.
Some humans are um, in their personal bubble
Hmm.
and their personal existence, they're already got to fifth density. Some are passing fifth.
Hmm.
But if we see Earth with all life on it as one being,
Hmm.
it's crossing into fourth right now.
Okay.
So when it's gonna reach fifth,
Hmm.
there will be a big shift of consciousness. It cannot be
Okay.
stopped.
Okay.
That will be what some of us are calling the flash event.
Hmm.
Everyone on Earth will feel it.
Hmm.
But the first while, the first hours, we're all gonna fall down,
Hmm.
and some of our families are gonna come and take of them back to their ships or their planet, depending what they want to do.
Hmm.
And the rest of us volunteer are gonna go on with the ascension.
Hmm. And when do we think this is going to happen? Do we have a feeling?
Everything is in place.
Hmm.
It's all looking good. I'm gonna look at some charts to see.
Look at some charts. Take a picture of the
Yeah.
charts.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And remember to hit the save button. And we can look at them again later in more detail. And remember, as you take these pictures, that you record everything in the seen
Okay.
and unseen world that's important.
Yeah, it's done that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, if it's okay, could you guide me to look at some artifacts around? There's many,
Yes.
and there's not just that around Artaja and his partner, or
Okay. All right. So
they,
we are going
around
to,
him.
yes, let's have a look at them.
There
Go to the
are
artifacts that are drawing you.
there. Okay.
See if you can
Okay.
touch any of them
He's
as
got a
well. And
stick. Oh, that's precious. He's got a stick with a purple stone
mhm.
at the end of his stick.
Is that an amethyst?
No,
Okay.
it's I don't know what type of crystal it is, but
Okay.
there's a lot of energy in it that we don't.
What's the
I've
point of the
never
staff? What does it do for him?
seen a crystal like that. I'm gonna. I can't get any closer.
Okay.
No, the energy's too strong.
Okay. What other artifacts are you seeing?
Okay, it's like that. He doesn't want me to touch it. It's so
Okay.
beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. Because he knows that you can absorb all the knowledge off of that artifact. That's why I didn't want you to touch it.
There's a lot. Wow.
They're all around them, right? On the ground, like
Yeah.
basically, or on the pedestal
Yes.
they're on.
Yes.
Okay, you want to describe a couple other ones? Tell me what you're seeing.
Yeah. There's a mask.
Hmm.
Uh,
What do you think
it
the mask is
looks
for?
it it looks like the face of a dog.
Hmm.
She wears it.
Hmm.
She's got because oh wow because her higher self, her
Hmm.
soul,
Hmm.
her essence is like her animal essence is canine.
Hmm.
So
Is it
she wears
like coyote or wolf or fox?
more like those greyhounds,
Like a greyhound. Okay.
like a longer snout, a longer nose,
Hmm.
but the mask is the face looks a bit like the face of a Dalmatian or a
Okay.
hound or something like that.
So when she puts this
And
mask on, she connects to those energies better or something like that?
yeah, it's a ceremonial mask,
Okay.
and they all have one, and it all represents the animal essence of their soul,
Hmm.
and except for Artaja, his mask is represents a face, like almost like a human face. He's the only one that's got one like that.
Hmm.
That's because he's representing the higher density consciousness right at the moment.
Okay. So the one with
So
the dog
they
face, does
use
that represent Anubis? 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 Very dark skinned?
no,
Okay. I'm
no,
looking up
it's not.
Egyptian mythology right now, and I was seeing that they did have a dog faced god that was represented in a lot of the pictures. And I was wondering if that mask had anything to do with that.
I it's strange how I can touch some things,
Hmm.
and those things I cannot go there. They won't let me
Okay.
touch it. So they know they're aware that I am still here.
Okay. Okay.
But it's
So
okay.
can you touch
They
the dog face mask and use your artifact knowledge and memory?
no, they don't. They're not letting me close. They're letting me look at everything. He's smiling.
He's like, no, no, no. We will bow to them and thank them for
Oh,
their patience with us.
okay. He's made a sign with his hand that it means it's enough.
All
I
right.
think that's enough for today. I think he says that we've we're lucky we've got more than we should.
Yeah. Now I
Yeah.
want to. Can we go inside the pyramid though?
No, they're not letting me any
Nothing.
closer anymore.
Okay. So I want to go up above the pyramid and look at everything from around. We said that this pyramid's the only one that's there right now. Is that right?
Wow, it's nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
and the capstone,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a star.
Oh
It's
wow!
bright. It looks like a star. It's so beautiful,
Take a picture.
and oh wow, I almost feel like crying.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's so beautiful. Wow.
So that's the capstone at night, right? Okay. Trying to make a note of all the pictures that we've taken so far.
It's so beautiful. Uh, we
Are you
need
feeling
to
any
go
different
back.
energy coming off of it than in the day?
It's a little different, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because people are meditating right now. They're
Mm.
all of them. They're all meditating. They're bringing down source energy. It feels
Mm-hmm.
so wonderful.
Like they're praying almost.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
The energy is so beautiful. Yeah, most of them are. It's that time where they all stop and meditate together. They all
Okay.
connect together.
Okay. So they don't need to sleep then.
They're communicating. That's the sleep.
Okay.
That's the way they sleep. Yeah,
Wow, that's
they
cool.
don't need. Yeah, and food is like a. there's a bit of solid food. Yeah, they do grow fruits. No, they
Hmm.
pick fruits. They don't.
Okay.
Well, the fruits grow naturally
Right.
everywhere around the pyramids.
Yeah, because it's more like a rainforest now, right?
Yeah. So
Very
they just,
fertile.
yeah,
Okay.
they have pickers. The pickers pick up flowers, fruits,
Hmm.
leaves,
Okay.
herbs, underwater weeds, and they use all that to extract juices.
Hmm.
And all they drink, all they eat and consume are the juices.
Okay. What do you see for
Yeah, they
bodies
most.
of water, by the way? Is there a river, lake, ocean? What?
Yeah, there's a huge river,
Huge
and
river?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, oh wow! It's all not dammed, but the water is all like kept away from the pyramids.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all held back, but
Hmm.
they're gonna take that down and let water around it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Is
yeah,
there
they're
any,
gonna use water for the energies or something.
right? Because it helps to conduct the electricity and make positive and negative ions and things like that. Does any of the water run below the
Yeah,
pyramid?
and they yes,
Okay.
not only that, but they're working under the pyramids.
What are they doing under the pyramids? Let's
Yeah,
go explore under the pyramids for a while. It's
there,
somewhere I was wanting to get to.
there are there's a huge room under the pyramid that yeah, there's only the pyramid. Oh, there's two other smaller rooms.
Okay.
Those are hiding technologies. Those two
Mm,
smaller rooms are hiding technologies. And
okay.
the bigger room has something to do with the energy. It
Okay.
has something to do with the morphogenetic field.
Hmm.
It has something to do with the DNA and everything.
Do you feel that these rooms still exist today?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah,
Is
they're
the technology
necessary.
still in them today? In the two
Yes,
small ones?
yes, artifacts. Those
Okay.
are too deep for us humans
So
to
people
get
don't know about them.
there.
How deep are these artifact rooms?
No modern no modern humans can go physically, but some are visiting.
Like
Yeah,
we are?
some are allowed to visit. No, I'm not allowed to go in. They're not letting me. I
Okay,
can see
that's fine.
from the outside,
Okay.
but there's people in there.
Okay.
They're not material beings, though. They're
Hmm.
just soul or Merkaba souls, just like I am.
Astral projecting, something like that. Remote viewing.
Yeah, but their presence is stronger.
Okay.
They can work. They can work physically work in there, but they don't have a physical body. It's a light body.
Hmm.
I don't
And
know
there's no
how they
tunnel
manage
that
it.
leads to these places. This is the only way to get there, is the way that these beings have gotten there.
The tunnels have been sealed off,
Okay. How deep?
but
How deep are we right
there
now?
are 3 kilometers
Three
under the
kilometers.
pyramids.
Okay. What's the temperature
Three,
like that deep?
a little more than three, close to 4 kilometers.
Hmm.
It's hot. It's really hot.
Hot. Okay.
Yeah, it's really really hot.
Do the beings, since they're light bodies, they don't need to wear any special suit to protect them from the heat, then, right? They don't have to take any special
No,
precautions because they're
no,
just a
they
light
don't
body.
have material. Yeah,
Okay.
no,
It's very interesting.
it's not physical body.
Mhm.
It's yeah. They look like ghosts. You can see through them.
Wow. Okay. But they're
Yeah.
people. They're
So
humans.
yeah, but they're a little bigger than we are.
Mm,
Yeah,
interesting.
well, they seem a little bigger than we are, but not much. But like tall men, I'd
Hmm.
say 6, 7 feet tall. They look different than we do. They look like elderly people,
Like
uh,
ascended masters.
something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
I can't connect enough to tell you for sure, but yeah, it looks
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't want to get too nosy or wear out our welcome or anything like that. Okay. One last thing, I wanted to go back above the pyramid one more time. You say that this is the only pyramid that's here at this time. Do we see the Sphinx or any other interesting landmarks?
There's forest.
Just forest? Okay.
No, there's no sphinx at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. So
Oh,
let's take, go ahead.
just a minute.
Hmm.
He's connecting with me again.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. He says that we're welcome to come back, but they won't let us look at the technologies anymore today.
That's fine. That's fine.
We
All
can
right.
look at
So
artifacts and stuff like that, but they want us to stay away from the technologies. We've seen more than we're allowed to.
sure, sure. We don't mind. We're very respectful. We would thank them for all that they've shown us so far today. We're going to, in a moment, move backwards in time at the same location from the waypoint one where we first showed up. And we're going to go back, let's go back 1 year in time from when we originally showed up. 3, 2, 1, be there now. What state of construction is the pyramid in at this point? 1 year prior?
The base, the base is all done.
Wow, so they really put that thing together fast, huh?
It's almost completion.
Wow, okay. How long do you think it took to construct the pyramid from beginning to end? Do you have a feeling for that?
About 20 years.
About 20 years, okay. And at this point in the construction, as they have these big heavy rocks and they have these really strong beams that can move them, but are they using ramps to get them up higher? Are they using water to get it up higher? How are they getting the rocks up to the top?
They could have used technologies, but this one needed to be built by humanoids.
Mm-hmm,
So they've modified the DNA.
mm-hmm,
They've used divine DNA with
mm-hmm,
the life that already was started on Earth
mm-hmm.
to create these beings, and they're using the abilities that these beings have,
So can they levitate
plus the
things? Is that what you're saying?
technologies they're allowed. Not levitate completely, but they can almost cancel the weight.
Right, so it gets much
So
lighter.
yeah,
Like
it's
a
much
thousand
easier
ton rock
to.
might feel like it weighs 1 pound to them.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, that's how they do it. They
Tell
put
me.
a device on it.
Hmm.
They're using a device
Like
and
anti-gravity,
it
maybe?
resonates. No, it just sends a sound, frequencies inside of the block and it
Mm.
cancels the weight.
And it
That's
makes like a little
simple.
cushion below it of sound. It's like sitting on a wave of sound, and now it's easy to
Yeah,
move.
it's the vibration that it
Okay.
just excites the vibration to a point where the weight disappears. Like,
Mm.
wow.
So now you could like lift this rock with one finger if you wanted.
Not one finger. No,
Okay, but
no.
something
They
like that.
still have to work it, but
Hmm.
the weight is like let's say 90% lighter.
Okay. So there's still very strong beings that are working with it.
Yeah, and they're much bigger than we are. Some of
Mhm.
them are like 12, 13 feet.
So
And
then,
the leaders are the tallest. I'd say they maybe 20. The ones I saw earlier, they were like 20 feet tall.
wow.
Arta is it's weird. I'm not sure what she is to him. If it's
Hmm.
wife or sister, or it's
Hmm.
weird. The feeling is I can't say. But those two beings are like 20. They're over 20 feet. Let's say 20, 21
Okay.
feet tall.
Okay. Okay. And so when we get the rock in place, we just remove the technology from the top, and now it will always stay there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, they have other technologies.
Tell me.
Once you use the rock, once you put it in place,
Hmm.
they change the frequency and the rock will adjust itself to the cut. It will sit there
Oh.
perfectly. It will bend into place like
So
oh
it gets
wow
soft. It softens around the edges,
until they removed
Yeah,
the other technology, and then now it's perfectly hardened just the way it was.
it just fits there perfectly. Like there's not, you cannot pass a micron between those blocks. It's just so
So I want to make sure we
wow.
got this right now. We got one technology. We put it on top of the rock. We move the rock, and we remove that technology and put the new one on so that it molds into place.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
the other technology is different.
Mhm.
Gonna take a picture.
Take a picture.
Oh, okay. Um, Artaja is back. He says,
He's like, they're looking at my technology again. We didn't mean to. It's just everywhere. We're sorry. We're very sorry. We're going to go farther back. We'll leave this
he's,
area, okay?
he's smiling, but enough.
Okay. All right. So Patrick, I'm going to go ahead and
He
bring you back for today.
he
Just a
doesn't
minute.
want he doesn't want to throw me out of the scene,
Uh-huh.
but he says enough. We have to do it by ourselves. Enough. He says it's enough for today. Yeah.
Okay. Enough for today. All right. I'm going to take you out here. Hey, would it be okay though if we went farther back, like before the pyramid was made, and maybe there wouldn't be any technology for us to look at? Do you think it would be okay with that?
Then ask.
Yeah, we want to go farther back to where before there's any technology. We don't want to see any technology. We just want to look at the land.
Yeah, we can go before they came.
Okay, so we're
When
going to
they
go back. We say that it took 20 years from the first waypoint before it was made. So we're
yeah.
going to go back 20 years just before they've started the pyramid. And let's just kind of look at things and see who's around and what we see and what the landscape looks like. 3, 2, 1, be there now.
Hmm. No. Oh my, it doesn't look the same at all.
Tell me,
So
what's
different.
it look like?
It's like a rainforest. Like the
Mm-hmm.
trees are huge. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not normal. Those trees are too big.
Hmm.
It's like
They're
giant
different than the ones we saw just 20 years
Oh
ago.
my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a some type of a monkey. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there are gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they look like gorillas, but they're
Mm-hmm.
giant gorillas.
Like a Sasquatch
It
almost,
almost looks like a mix between a bear and a gorilla,
like a Bigfoot.
or a giant. Mm, maybe that's a Bigfoot, but I never seen a Bigfoot, a real one. I've seen photos, but this is strange.
This is different. Does it seem intelligent?
Yeah. Yes, but more like on the animal side.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not very sophisticated, but
Mm-hmm.
they hunt together.
Mm-hmm.
They meet. They're not very high in density.
Okay.
It's almost not. Oh, he's back. Okay, okay. So,
We're trying to be nice and respectful. we're, we asked to come here.
okay, those beings
Uh-huh.
are one of the races that is being used
Mm-hmm.
to build the pyramids. They
Mm-hmm.
just made it smarter,
Oh,
sacred
okay.
sacred DNA,
Mm-hmm.
and they used that being because it was really intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Was it the smartest
Oh
thing on the
boy, there
planet at
are.
the time?
It was one of the safest to bring into evolution
Mm-hmm.
because of all the mistakes that had been done with reptiles. They now are very careful with reptilian life, so they want to use mammals, or
Mm-hmm.
not mammals, but that type of being, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we call them mammals us.
Yeah, mammals with a
They,
backbone and warm-blooded.
yeah, yeah, they're more emotional.
Mm-hmm.
They respect each other better. They're not
Mm-hmm.
so ego driven,
Mm-hmm.
so we they have a better chance for ascension.
What
So
mistakes
yeah,
happened with the reptilians in the past?
no, they yeah,
You
he
know what I'm
said
saying? Okay.
no, no, no.
Okay.
I think my higher self is also blocking me for
Okay.
some reasons that
I feel like we've done a lot today. All I wanted to do is I want to go back to the original waypoint. I want to go back to the first place we started. So 3, 2, 1, be there now, up above. And I want you to look at this place. It was the first time we entered and see if it looks any different or if there's anything that you're noticing now that you didn't notice the first time.
I'm back at the castle.
Okay, perfect. All right, just a moment here.
I'm back in those crystal city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back at the temple.
Wow, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you noticing anything about it? You want to look at it now?
oh yes. Yes, there's two beautiful beings. They're all silver
Mm-hmm.
and they want me to leave the ship. Yeah. They want me to leave the ship behind.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take that with you. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
make sure we do that.
They said, yeah, they're gonna be the keepers.
Okay.
They're the gatekeepers of the Crystal City, and that's
Okay.
my ship, and they're gonna make sure that it stays mine
Okay.
unless I let someone use it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're gonna keep watch over it.
So
But I
what they're
can I
saying
can
is we have to exit the ship and then we can go walk around the city.
the ship is already outside. I'm
Mm-hmm.
already outside the ship, but they're explaining right now.
Okay.
They're done explaining, and now they're shutting the scene.
Okay.
The wall just shut in front of me, and they're behind the wall.
Okay.
But I can see. I'm in the entrance of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right.
can no longer enter the crystal castle.
Okay.
It's almost all around like a mist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not much we can do here.
Okay. I think we're going to cut it off for today because we're getting kind of shut down everywhere we go. We don't want to disrespect anybody or overstay our welcome. I'm very happy with everything that we've learned so far.
I feel it.
All right. Wide awake. Wide awake now. Take a deep breath. Let her go. Sit on up. A lot of energy there, huh? Pretty intense.
Oh wow.
You know, even though we cut it short, there's so much to take in there, huh?
Oh wow. Oh wow, 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 wow. Wow. That's incredible.
I remember you were like, my favorite thing was when you were seeing the top of the capstone at night and you were just like, I don't ever want to leave here. This is awesome.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe I saw that. Wow. Wow. It's so wow. I'm gonna say wow all night.
Yeah. This one of my clients, he says he was wondering about having a session, and he was wondering like, what can you do afterwards? And he says, so what's the after effects of the session? I said, well, you're gonna walk you walk around the house going, wow, whoa, wow, whoa. If you schedule anything else, you rob yourself of that part of it because that's a really fun part of the session as well.
Wow. I remember a lot of it. It's not the same as when we do Qshi or QHHT.
Mm-hmm.
The higher self doesn't block.
Mm-hmm.
It like my memory stays active,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember all the artifacts.
Oh,
I
good.
remember those beings clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I remember so much. It's very different. Thank you so much, bro, for working with me like that. Wow, man.
You know, I feel like if you wouldn't have, if you were trying to do this on your own, you would just wander off. You would never get anything done. You know, because there's so much to see, and you need to be kind of redirected every now and then.
Yeah, when I do it on my own, I only answer a couple of questions every time. Then I fall asleep. But you make so little progress.
Yeah.
Every day is just little by little by little. It's never ending. Like it never ends. It's when am I gonna see something together? You know.
Right.
But since we've been working together, bang, a couple of hours working together, we're there.
Yeah. I mean, we got a ton of info, and we learned some of the things about what we can and can't do as well. Because remember, we were talking about going some places where we were like, they're going to know we were there, right? And
Yeah.
and we still may try it anyways, right? Because I'm a salesman. Don't ask, don't get. I'm going to make them kick me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll have to think about safety precautions and other things as well.
So the only two beings that could see me
Mhm,
were Artaja
mhm,
and his wife.
okay,
Those two beings could feel. No, I don't think they were seeing me. I think they
okay,
could feel me, but
okay.
they were looking where I was moving.
Mhm,
So yeah, he knew be, before I started the communication.
mhm,
He noticed that he was looking like, oh, there's someone
yeah.
here. And that's how the communication was made, because he noticed it. He did it.
Yeah, but
It's not
still,
really
the way I said it, the way I said it was, you can't be seen or heard or detected in any way, and it didn't work,
Mhm.
right?
No, I
Because
get
I
it.
didn't just say you can't
But
be
you see,
seen.
it's only those beings of really high density that we can't fool like
Hey,
that.
just a minute here, man. Come here, look at this.
Yeah.
Uh, you know where this painting came from? Oh, it just fell off the wall. Oh, do you know what happened?
What?
Interesting. This, I don't know.
Oh,
I thought somebody dropped a plate or a bowl. Like right here, and it's like way over on the other side.
holy.
You remember they kept trying to kick us out, and we were
Yeah.
like stubborn. We just kept
Oh,
staying.
yeah, I
And
remember
I
that.
wonder if that was like, all right, buddy.
Yeah, it could be. Not only that, the last times that he told me to get out, well,
Yeah.
he touched me, and I felt electric shocks at the base of my neck. Like, I could feel it.
Okay,
You
so we
see?
need to have a little more respect, I guess. Sorry for us, and I'll do some meditation and apologize to anybody
Yeah,
out there.
in my tonight's meditation, I'm
Yeah.
gonna connect and apologize for that. But he was laughing though. He
Okay,
made
good,
it like
good.
as a joke, and
Yeah.
I feel welcome back to go and go
All
deeper
right.
next time. But
Yeah.
there's something about my higher self and that blue being, that Artaja, he's
Mhm.
I don't know. Together they were blocking me. I think that they didn't want me to lose the knowledge again.
That's what I was just going to
So
say.
I'm not.
That's why it was your higher self saying this is enough for today. And not because we were being too nosy, but because we have learned as much as you're going to be able to integrate. Because think
Exactly.
about it, we loaded you up with pictures and artifact knowledge. And it's
And
probably
not
going to be
just
rushing
that,
in when you're sleeping.
it's new images. It's stuff that I've never seen before. It's so overwhelming. It's crazy. It's I don't know. Wow is too little of a word. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So you recorded all of it. I hope you got all of
Yeah,
that.
for sure. I'll edit it. I'll probably have it up off to you tonight.
Yeah.
And then also I'm going to try and make a list of all the pictures we took, and that way it'll help you to maybe recall them. I want to say we took somewhere between 7 and 10 pictures.
No, I took like 100. I was
See, that's too many pictures, Patrick.
No, well, I took one of every artifact I saw. There's so much, and
Dude,
at
how are
the
you
base
going to
of
draw all that? You know what I mean?
no, but we're gonna keep what's most meaningful, but we're gonna have to figure out what what is the most meaningful, and not just that. The base of the pyramid, there's
Yeah.
sculptures everywhere on the base, and it's so beautiful, man. Everyone on the planet should see that. It's wow, the beauty of that temple, the pyramid. It's so beautiful. If humans could do that again, wow, man.
So I want you to think about what was the the most important scene that the most people would want to see, and maybe you can start sketching that one later today. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I think I'm going to sketch Artaja and his wife,
Yeah.
and maybe the throne.
Okay.
Well, not a throne. It's not a throne. I should not say that because they're not kings and queens. They're more like a brotherhood or a high council. All the beings helping, they're not seeing them as an authority. They're seeing them as a guidance. So I gotta choose my words because I don't want to
Right, and give people the wrong
offend
idea
them.
either, right? Because we're here to look to find truth and to know what is wrong in history and archaeology, and then if we use the wrong phrasing, then we're not any better than what we already had, you know.
And I feel that I don't have any certainty, but I feel they're correcting something they did wrong before. Because that older pyramid, it's something they do not want me to go to know, or like the history of 100,000. I felt like wanting to go back to know more, and know it was almost impossible. And I tried to look like on the inside, like that's true, that's under, when I knew there was another one under, and they wouldn't let me. So I'm not sure if because the mistake was made or something was wrong, or if it's because there was too much knowledge accumulated already. But there's something there.
Right, because there's the smaller pyramid, the big one, the new one was built kind of over the top of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still there.
There's a very, very old one that was falling apart. That one was there to anchor energy to start life, and then he built another one to start.
So like maybe the Earth looked like the moon at one point. They put a bunch of small pyramids everywhere to just get things going.
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. It feels like that. So once life was anchored on Earth, they needed a higher, a stronger structure to be able to keep, well, not to keep, I think it's anchoring or holding higher energies in, so that they can start working on humanoids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like you, where some of the energies are too intense, right? And it's the same thing for Gaia.
Yeah.
Right? She wants to step up and step up and step up, but she can't just go from here to there, right? It's a big, long process for her.
Exactly. Okay. So Earth volunteered for what's happening right now. So she's aware. So that's why she's accepting all that miserable pollution and all of that, because she knows what's coming next, and it's all part of the process. So she was
in one of my sessions.
Hey,
in one of my sessions, this came out when we were talking to Gaia, or no, it was a different session. Anyways, yeah, we were talking about the Bosnian pyramids, right? And so what we said was, you know, which pyramids came first, and how did that happen, and why is there all these pyramids all around the world and they're all similar? And what happened is Gaia would know when the energy was right in a certain area, and the beings that lived there were ready for their next step up, like these bear gorilla things you saw, right? So she knows that, and she sends out a signal from that area that brings in beings from outer space to then cultivate that culture, build a pyramid, and then that pyramid shoots, what we learned today was it puts energy into the planet through the ley lines, and then now another place will become ready sooner. And then when that place is ready, Gaia sends out the signal, the aliens come back down or whatever it is, and they put up a pyramid and work with the beings in that area. And what we found was that it wasn't like, let's say like pyramid in Mexico, right? It wasn't aliens that made it. It was just them that gave the knowledge to the people that were there, because the time was ready in the land itself.
But they must have still had some of those technologies to be able to build those kinds of temples.
Yeah.
They must have had those technologies.
Right. So the beings that come in, that Gaia calls in, must bring some of that with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so the pyramids were built kind of in different times. They weren't built all at once, and so it may have been different energy levels on the planets where some of those technologies were more or less useful depending on the time frame.
Yeah. So I have a super question for the sessions coming related to that. What happened for what happened on Earth so that they had to flood everything? Why is it like that? Why? What were the great floods?
Right, and how many of them were there?
Because are we coming to a point right now where we're at like that older pyramid? Is that like a new where we're going to ascend again? They're coming back. They're going to help us and go back in
a new pyramid over the top of that pyramid that's even better.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not in a fully physical sense, but I think that you're really onto something there. That's exactly along the lines of what's happening. I feel like that energy is probably, instead of being channeled through pyramids now, it would be channeled through the people now, and it's them that are going to impart that energy into the planet and help it to grow to the next level. What do you think about that?
Hey man, we got so many sessions to do.
Yeah. Well, we know you're down for every Wednesday for sure. For sure. And,
Cool.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
If we want to talk about floods, I think the next place we'll go to is.
Hey, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. That's right. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Don't ever tell me again those markings that those numbers you gave me, the location.
Yeah.
Until I'm in the star vehicle going out, because I was, as soon as you gave me those numbers, I was getting flashes of the pyramids.
Right, you were wanting to go right then. Okay, so
I wasn't
we
in
get
my
the ship, no coordinates.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. I mean, I think it's better off if I get nothing.
Okay.
We should try and see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we should try.
Okay, so I won't even tell you the coordinates. I'll just make them up, and I'm never even going to tell them to you at all.
No. Once I'm in the star vehicle, then you give me the coordinates, or you give me where I have to go, but not before I get to that vehicle that transports me over there, because I was receiving flashes from that.
It's a distraction.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, so it was distracting me. So I was, should I follow him or should I go there right away? I was questioning myself for a little.
Right.
So yeah, maybe we should wait till I'm in the vehicle, and then bang, we're going straight there.
Okay. All right. So this is what the protocol will be there. If you start to get flashes like that and you're getting distracted for any reason, then I think it's most important that you follow me, because that sets up how everything's going to go from there on out. But
that's what I did.
You can say, I feel like I'm starting to get flashes right now, Kel, something, and I may just go, okay, let's go there now. Okay. So you just communicate what you're feeling or seeing, and then I'll make the decision if I want, because I'm going to look at you and say, how under does he look? You see what I'm saying? I'm going to say, well, just put it out of your mind. We're going to keep going deeper for now. Or I may say, you know what? Let's just go do it. Okay, so you're going to follow me, but you can tell me what you're feeling, and then I'll make the decision, okay?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, so if any time you say, you know what, Cal, I feel like I'm ready to go right now, I'm going to be like, okay, you're in your ship, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I feel like we learned so much today just about the technique and what needs to be done and what not needs to be done, how we can push it. I don't know if there's going to be anything we're going to be able to do to make ourselves less visible, or if that's even appropriate.
I don't think it's any danger from what I've seen, because those that can see us are 7th, 8th, 9th density beings. And so you're there, you don't want to, they're not dangerous. They're in perfect love. So
right, because there's no such thing as a bad 8th dimensional being, a negative polarized.
It doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly. They don't let you higher than 5th, 6th.
6th, you can get to 6th, negative polarized.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so then we agree on that then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to I'll chill out for a little bit and then I'll make the video, and those usually take sometimes they're super fast, sometimes they take 5 hours. But and then you can, in the meantime, you can maybe like chill out for a while and then start a sketch. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I can't wait. All right. Well, I know you're gonna want to make this super beautiful detailed sketch. I would like you to get a bunch of really rough outs too. Like if you just had one piece of paper with just a little something in this corner, a little something in that corner, a little something in that corner, and just boom, 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 boom. You know, you can do that too.
Yeah.
I would like to see some of the foliage.
I
And
understand the process. Visual, so if I start detailing everything, make it gross and like quickly, and then you'll be able to imagine the rest. So
yeah, exactly. Like you can almost, if you had a big piece of paper, you can make like a little collage almost, right?
Yeah,
Just label it. This is artifacts. This is the mountain. This is the temple. And
yeah. So
I
I'm
wouldn't mind
thinking like
seeing.
if I can spend like 10, 15 minutes uh, every sketch, that'd be
Yeah,
probably enough for
yeah.
cool.
But
I love it.
wait, one last thing
Okay.
though. But the one with the blue guy and the chick, you can make a real nice one of that.
Yeah,
Just,
that was planned.
yeah, okay, perfect. All right. Okay, man. All right. Well, I will talk to you later, and for sure we're going to get together next Wednesday at the latest.
Yeah.
And we'll take a little time to absorb and process all that we've learned here.
We can email each other if we have ideas to share, and anything we can share,
sure.
just let's email. If something is more urgent, you want to talk to me, send me a text message and I'll
Okay.
call you, or we'll connect like that.
Perfect.
Whatever.
Perfect, man.
But we're gonna set one for next Wednesday.
Yep.
And, we'll see how it goes from then.
Okay, man. I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great night.
All right. That was awesome. Take care,
All
eh?
right. Okay. See you.